Good evening and welcome to Curley Gala 23 3/4, the drive-in version. I'm Jeremy Joseph.
And I'm Barry Stitz. We are glad that you are joining us for this virtual gala. Who would have thought last year that when we transitioned to a virtual event, an online auction, that we would have to do it again this year?
And why are we calling it Gala 24 3/4? We had always hoped to celebrate the 25th Gala together, so we called last year's virtual Gala 24 1/2. We are inching closer and closer, fraction by fraction, to being together in person. We want to thank the chair couples for this year's event, Beth and Mike Deem, Sheila and Scott Franiak, Melissa and Kevin Holy, and Jessica and Larry Schlee, as well as the other committee members who helped prepare the virtual auction, the Knapps, Giampas, Linda Linz, and Steve Wolf. We're using the same virtual auction platform as last year, ClickBid. At last count, we have about 400 bidders who have combined logged over 9,200 bids so far.
What's best about that is it proves that the gala isn't just about a night out with your friends. It really is about giving back to Curley, giving back to a place that means so much to many. To the Curley family, we say thank you for joining us tonight virtually. Thank you for joining us by phone and computer to join in the bidding. And thank you for believing and supporting Curley's mission. As Jonathan Melnick, Curley's auctioneer, always says, remember where the money goes. It's for the boys.
What we appreciate the most is that your dedication and generosity hasn't stopped. In fact, we sense more now than ever that the Curley family wants to reach out in support of our students through the annual fund, through the support of the capital campaign, and by spending last week bidding on our silent auction items for the gala.
During this pandemic, we were able to collect 600 gifts for our auction. That's a remarkable number considering that we collect most of our gifts during gift gathering parties. How do you host a gift gathering party when people couldn't be together?
I'm glad you asked. Generous members of our Curley family have hosted drive-by parties, virtual parties. One group even rented a paper shredding truck and invited guests to bring their unwanted paperwork and have it shredded. The only fee was a gift for the Curley Gala.
We want to thank these party hosts for their creativity and hospitality.
And those gift gathering hosts are the Parents Guild and our class parents, John, Peggy, and Brianne Bourgeois, Jeff and Betty Carter, Rob and Debbie Commodari, the Curley faculty and staff, Dominic and Roseanne DeLutis, Tim and Rita Everett, Scott and Sheila Franiak, Joe Gata and the Curley baseball program, Dave and Darlene Gersmeyer, Father Donald, Tom Zemsky, Joanne Taylor, Barry Stitz, and the Curley soccer program. I never get invited to that one. Steve and Margaret Wolf. We thank all of those generous hosts who open their homes or open their hearts to support the Curley Gala. We also thank the many generous gala sponsors who are helping us achieve our fundraising goals this evening.
Our grand sponsor is the Archbishop Curley High School Board. We thank Linda Linz for spearheading that effort and the board for their consistent and meaningful support.
We thank our verbal auction sponsor, the L.A. Benson Company, who every year come through for us as part of our sponsorship program.
Our bar sponsors are Kazarowski Funeral Home and Sedina Search.
And our program sponsors are Savak Funeral Home and Gross Mendelson and Associates.
Our silent auction sponsor, Kelly Integral Solutions.
Our half-page sponsors, Infinity Telecom, Jenkins Bear Associates, Maryland Dental Lab, Rupert Landscape, SC&H Group.
Our quarter-page sponsors are Wallakai Tarble Group, B&B Commercial Interiors, Fence Masters, Hartford Refrigeration, Mignini, Rab, Demuth, and Murahari, LLP, Musicland, Regional Management Incorporated, and Thompson Automotive.
We also want to thank the very many parishes who supported the gala this year, including the Cathedral of Mary Our Queen, Catholic Community of Ascension and St. Augustine, Church of the Annunciation, St. Michael, St. Clement, and the Franciscan friars who staff those parishes, the Church of the Holy Spirit, Our Lady of Hope, St. Luke, Prince of Peace, Sacred Heart of Mary, St. Rita, and Our Lady of Fatima, Shrine of the Little Flower, St. Bernadette, St. Francis de Sales, St. Francis of Assisi, St. John the Evangelist in Hydes, and St. Joseph Church in Odenton, St. Margaret, St. Thomas More, and St. Ursula.
Quite a list. To make up for lost ticket sales, we started the Gala Seat Patron Program, which helped us raise $17,500 in support of the gala. Throughout the night, we will host 5 raffles for those seat patrons. The prizes for the seat patron raffles are a cooler of cheer donated by Phil Hunt, a $250 gift certificate to Curley's campus store, a $250 gift certificate to La Scala restaurant donated by Joe Stombrowski, 2 tickets to next year's Curley Gala, which will be held in person, and a yard cart of gardening supplies donated by the Zito family.
We will call the seat patron raffle winners as their tickets are pulled. If we are able to reach them by phone before the next ticket is pulled, then they will have a choice of the remaining gifts. If we're unable to reach the winner, then they will win the prizes remaining at the end of the raffles. We have a few more thank yous that we'd like to say before we move on to the rest of our program. We want to thank Greg Malinowski for all of his effort. We want to thank Kathy Wandishin, who provided tremendous support in the operation of the gala, and she gave long hours to the success of this event. We thank Rebecca Landreth, who helped catalog all of our gifts online. We thank Frank Giampa, who spent countless hours assisting in gift solicitation and gift processing. And finally, we thank Barb Sully, who offers her time and talent to the gala each year, and we cannot overstate her value. Thanks, Barb.
We also want to thank tonight's live stream crew, Pablo Sainz, Jonathan Gersmeyer, and Randy Nompinger, as well as Joe Citro, who sponsors our Friars Nation live streaming efforts.
So why don't we talk about how tonight's going to work? Tonight's live stream program, which you're watching right now, will run until 8:30 p.m. tonight. In a few moments, we will hear from Father Donald, and then he will be joined by Father Jonathan Melnick. I think by Jonathan Melnick, who's our auctioneer for this evening. Jonathan has been the auctioneer for every Curley Gala, and we so much appreciate his participation even in this format. Jonathan will introduce 2 or 3 verbal auction items at a time, and those items will close at the same time. Bidding is all done on your device. In fact, people have been bidding on the live auction items since Monday.
Given the 40-second delay in our broadcast, what you're watching won't be exactly synced with your bidding app. The auction website is the definitive timekeeper and bid arbiter in the auction. Our live streamed event will let you see how things are going.
We will announce when the items close, but be sure to pay attention to your devices so that you can place bids before the time expires. Remember that 40-second delay, which originally I thought was in place just in case Barry used some bad words.
We will auction off the verbal items in 5 batches. We will also draw the winning tickets for the Gala raffle prizes. Remember, there are 3 cash prizes this year, including the grand prize of $10,000. Again, this live stream program is scheduled to run until 8:30 p.m.
After the live stream program tonight, the silent auction will keep going. Table 1 of the silent auction will close at 9:05, and the other tables will close at 5-minute intervals thereafter. If I could, I want to share just a short video with you. I was at home last night bidding when my youngest son, 5-year-old Paul, Curley class of 2034, was watching me bid on a kid's Echo Dot on the early bird table. We videotaped his advice. Pay close attention.
Bid on the Echo Dot. Bid as hard as you can.
So please take Paul's advice. Bid as hard as you can.
You're getting off pretty easy for a $50 Echo Dot. My son who's graduating wants the week trip to Aruba. Winning bidders will be able to see a red pay button at the top of your bidding screen when you've won an item. You can pay for all your items at once when the auction concludes. We will be on campus tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. for you to retrieve your winnings. An email will go out to all winning bidders when the auction closes to remind you to pick up the items.
Did you say we'll be here from 10 a.m. to 1? Because I think you're only here from 12 to 1. I'm the one who got with the longer shift. Anyway, we also encourage you to check out item number 9999. This is a donation button. Please consider making an outright donation to Curley tonight by clicking on that item. All of the money raised during the gala supports our young men through the school's operating budget. We will check in later in the evening to see how we're doing with those donations.
At this time, I'd like to introduce the president of Archbishop Curley High School, Father Donald Jimsky.
Thank you, Barry and Jeremy. It's a pleasure to be here this evening and to welcome you once again to the Curley Gala. How wonderful that we can do this at least together once more. Last year when we had the first virtual gala, of course none of us could have imagined that here we would be again, but that's how it has turned out. A decision had to be made early this calendar year, and we decided this was the only way that was really feasible. And so as Jeremy explained, that's why we have 24 3/4. We're counting on not having to go to 24 7/8 or 24 15/16. We really want to get that number 25 in, and then we'll go from there. This has been a very interesting school year, as you can imagine. But our teachers and staff have been fabulous in responding to the unique situations of going virtual, of going hybrid, of taking all kinds of precautions. Our students have been great. And certainly in recent weeks, since Easter, we have been so happy to be in school 5 days a week with the vast majority of students being able to be here each day, and a much more traditional year unfolding. And so we appreciate all of the support. We have known that support this year. It has been outstanding, and we have felt it, we've heard it, and we're so grateful for that. And I would like to, at this point, add my thanks as well for the tremendous outpouring of support through those hosting parties, giving gifts, buying seat sponsorships, sponsors, all of these different ways. And all of those who are bidding tonight, what a difference it makes. We're really blessed here at Curley to have such a wonderful Curley family with us. So as we would normally do, at this point, we're going to begin with a prayer and ask the Lord's blessings. And so we pray in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Lord, as we gather here this evening to celebrate as the Curley family and to have this virtual auction, the gala, so that we can support the efforts of this institution and the young men who it serves, we ask you, Lord, to send your Spirit upon us, to guide us tonight as you do every day, and on this virtual eve of Pentecost, to send your Holy Spirit to continue to give guidance to our church, our school, our communities, and each of us as individuals. We thank you, Lord, for all those who are so generous in reaching out to Curley, and we ask you to bless them and to keep them in your care. Finally, Lord, we ask you to always watch over our students and their families, in a special way upon the class of 2021 who will graduate a week from tonight, that they may go forth serving you and doing all for your honor and glory. And we make our prayers always through Christ our Lord. Amen. And St. Francis, pray for us. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. And with that, I'd like to invite our auctioneer, Mr. Jonathan Melnick, to also join me up here. that we can take the next steps and get ready for things to really get underway. So thank you, Jonathan.
Thanks, Father. It is such an amazing honor for me, and you know the respect that I have for you and this amazing school. Pardon me. As I've been your auctioneer for years, it seems to grow the spirit of Curley in that when I meet people and they ask me about my experience with doing the auction at Curley, and I explain to them the pride that I have, it seems that also it's almost viral through the communities that other people that have not had kids at Curley are hearing of the Curley men. It just seems like it's growing exponentially, and I'm very proud to be a part of that. So, I can't thank you out there that are bidding, you that are parents, you that are working hard to save the money to be able to send your kids to Curley and know that it's your future and their future that you're guaranteeing a return. It's an investment, and you're getting that return on your investment no matter what. So it'll keep growing.
And we're delivered for 26 years. Jonathan has been a member of the Curley family, and he tells us that he can be in airports, he can be in other parts of the country, and people will come up to him and say, "Didn't I see you at the auction?"
Happens all the time.
All the time,
Father.
right? And we're very proud of that. And we're glad we help you to be known, because Jonathan has to be Baltimore's best auctioneer. We have no question about that.
Just keep in mind, it's the honor for me.
Well, we thank you. We're honored by that.
Okay, now the first three items that I have the Lamar Jackson jersey, and I have the 25-person happy hour at Mother's Grill, and I have the Las Vegas vacation. And each one of these are uniquely valuable. I wouldn't really depend on the value that's printed that you see, because honorably, I've auctioned these items before and they've brought a lot more. The more important thing is, remember that what you're doing is you're making a donation. In return for that donation, we are giving you that item. So when you bid, you are in fact ensuring the future of the school. The Lamar Jackson jersey has great value, and so does the 25-person happy hour at Mother's Grill, and certainly the Las Vegas vacation. But remember where the money goes, and remember that that's the most important thing. It goes to the future of your child. That's what it's all about. How are we doing time-wise? Do we have anything that shows us how much time is left, or no?
About 14 minutes till this table closes.
Okay, so right now, they have 14 minutes to bid for all three of these items. Okay.
And if I may add just for a moment, I've seen the framed jersey here. We have it as the item. It can be picked up tomorrow if you're the lucky bidder, and it's an outstanding item. It really is very attractive the way it looks. I wanted to also mention the Mother's Grill 25 person happy hour. It includes beer, wine, appetizers. Invite 25 of your friends. You don't have to do any of the work. And they have 3 different locations, and you can have this at any of their locations.
So you can choose the location.
You can choose the location that's best for you. And then we also have the week in Las Vegas. And knowing the donor, we have word that it's very possible that we could change the dates on that between August and October. It would be based on availability. But since this went into the program, we also know that the Ravens will be playing in Las Vegas. And so in case that has an attraction and you want to try to make that change for those dates, we could certainly try to make that happen. We've promised that we would let the donor know on Monday if we want to go a different route.
The trip to Las Vegas sounds fantastic, and the mother's opportunity is great. Can we get some idea as to where the bid is at this time? Is that so? This is real. Okay, this is great. Okay, so right now the high bid for the mothers is only $450. Now let's calculate that quickly. If you've got 25 people, $20 a head would be what? $500, right? So this is not even $500. It's not even $20 a head. So you can figure yourself what it would cost you to get a couple of drinks, some hors d'oeuvres. But the best part of it is that you can enjoy inviting those 24 other people. So if you've got a corporate event that you want to do, or you want to have some kind of a party for a friend, whatever, or a family get-together, you've got 25 people. And I'm assuming that there may be some lag time on that populating, because I would think that the bidding on that would be much stronger, much faster.
And maybe now that others hear about all the things that are part of that, maybe they haven't read all the fine print, and that's going to give a chance for that to happen.
Yeah, keep in mind, how in God's name do you have a party for $450 for 25 people? That's inconceivable. So you could really enjoy that, and that would be a great opportunity. Am I allowed to bid, Jeremy? Is that possible?
Your money's good with us, John.
My money is good, so okay. And can I bid to your gentlemen and ladies over here? Would they be able to execute the bid for me? Okay. If I'm giving them extra work, I know they're not going to be happy about this. But what I'd like to do is I'd like to bid 500 on it, and I would have started it at least that. So hopefully you're not mad at me, whoever is in at 450. But I'm now 500. But there may be somebody that bid 500 before me, so I don't know.
We won't be sure.
We've got that 40-second lag, you know. Okay, so
And with this explanation of these, we also, I think, could do the first the first raffle. So our seat patrons have a ticket in here. So we have like 175 people who have done this. And maybe we can ask Jonathan to pull the lucky ticket.
I'd be honored. Okay.
And this person will get a choice of one of those 5 gifts.
I feel at the end of my fingertips the name Jeremy. I'm not sure. Here, Father.
So we have.
Thanks, Caroline.
And we have Steve Wolf is the first winner. Steve is a graduate of Curley. He served
Nice.
on the board, and he and his wife Margaret are very generous donors to Curley. So we're very happy that Steve became the first lucky patron to win, and we'll be reaching out to Steve to see what gift he would like. Okay?
That's great.
Yeah,
Thanks,
that's a
Father.
good start. So don't put that one back in.
Okay, so let's go back to the Lamar. The Lamar is at 550. Now, I myself have auctioned this a few times, and it's brought over 1,000. And I think if you check on eBay, you'll find that they can bring over 1,000. So check your bids. Again, remember where the money goes, but $550 for the Lamar jersey. I can tell you that the cost to do the framing is in excess of $250. So that really means that you're only spending about $300, and that signed jersey has a greater value than that, and it is certified that is an absolute signature of Lamar Jackson.
It's a sizable piece. It's very attractive.
It's a great piece for your office, for your club basement, for whatever. It's just a fun piece to have, and the best part of it, again, Father, it's beautiful. But the meaning behind knowing that money goes to help a kid to be able to attend your school, there's no greater honor.
That's right. That's what we're very appreciative of. Every bid that comes in, every donor that offers support, that's what makes all of this happen the way it is.
The commitment that each individual, 8 minutes? Okay, thanks. 8 minutes. So we had 14, so we went through 6 minutes pretty quickly. I mean, that was pretty quick.
Let's see how the others are doing. All right, so we're up to.
So that's my bid? I can't believe that anybody. Okay. Father,
maybe it's a 40-second lag.
Okay.
Those bids are coming.
I hate to prematurely, but you are invited. When we do this, and Jeremy and Barry, you guys are all invited to this event, but it'll be an honor for me to hold the event to honor Curley. It really would. But I really hope somebody bids against me. I really do. And if I'm going to bid against you, we'll wait to see if that happens. But at this point, I invite you to bid. It's only $500. That's all it, and it's only money. That's it. And thank God that you can deal with. Health is what we're concerned about, and we've had a year of concern. Okay, so we're at Las Vegas 850. Wow. How many nights was that? Let's see.
It's a week.
Oh, it's a whole week.
Scheduled right now for 7 nights.
Wow.
Right now it's scheduled for Friday to Friday. And if I remember correctly, I believe there's something in there for travel as well.
$500 in gift cards for airfare. And you know what, Father? I think with Southwest, if you watch the way you book it, you can end up flying out there round trip for less than $500.
Right.
So that could literally pay for one ticket completely. Conceivably, it could pay for two.
Right.
But that's,
So I
boy,
think
what
it's
a great.
good point to remind everybody that they are getting travel money as well with this, as well as the week there. So where can you go for a week for that price? So a great opportunity.
And when you mentioned the idea of combining it to possibly see the Ravens, that couldn't get any better.
Right.
That's pretty incredible.
Right, and that could still be possible. If a Raven fan wants to do that, we'll try to work with the owner and see if we can make that happen. It's up.
550.
Ah,
Okay, now.
you've inspired somebody there, Jonathan.
Good. Okay. And I hope they don't get upset with me, Father, but I have to go more. I have to go more. So I'm going to kick that up to 600. Okay?
Well, thank you.
And I hope whoever's bidding goes ahead and bids against me again, please. But, think about it, value-wise, how can you have a party for $550? How is it possible?
Hot dogs, chips, a very simple party.
And
But-
to have the beauty of being inside of Mother's.
Right.
So you've got a fun facility, tables, chairs. It's music. It's a great. You can't do it for that
And
kind
I'm
of
trying to
money.
remember there are 3 locations. I know one is in Federal Hill,
Is one of them in Timonium?
one's in Timonium, and the other's in Arnold.
Okay. Oh,
So that's the
that's
3
great.
places.
Okay. Well, I
And
can tell you
so-
right now, I'm thinking of Federal Hill. I'm definitely thinking of Federal Hill. Okay. Okay.
Good.
So how we doing time-wise? 5 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
Good. Okay. Are you seeing activity with some bidding? Is it? I want to wake people up. I want to make sure they're alive. Beautiful.
Oh, very
Okay,
nice.
we're getting there. I won't. I mean, to
There's
be honest.
still going to be time even after we go off, right, for them to.
Oh, that's
to-
right.
to
Okay.
bid here for a while on these things. Oh, this closes. This closes
Okay.
in 5 minutes. All right. I'm sorry.
So I would think that's good. We're getting a little activity at the very last minute, and that's good. But honestly, if this was any other venue, I would start the bidding at 1,000. So it surprised me that it started so low. But again, remember, please, where the money goes. The money goes directly to Curley. Nobody else gets advantage of the money, takes advantage of the money. The money goes directly to Curley. It does one thing. It helps this school, and it makes it opportune time for the kids to be able to go to school. That's what it's all about.
And Mother's is up to 750.
Now that's where it should have
That's right.
started. Okay, so let's go to 800 on Mothers, and let's see if we can't get it up a lot higher. Can you guys execute the bid for me to 800? Thank you. Okie doke. And you've
So
only
some
got
great
a few.
opportunities, right? Just a few minutes left. It's really different in this virtual setting for us because usually on the night of the auction, right, we're watching for all those bid panels to be raised,
That's-
and we have spotters all around the room, and that makes it pretty exciting. So this is important to see how this is all unfolding. So Las
Good, we're up to
Vegas is up to
1250.
1250.
And you
Again,
know-
just a couple minutes are left, so
Father,
keep it
I have
going.
to admit that I miss these people so much. I mean, after doing it all these years and seeing those faces, the women are gorgeous, the men are handsome. It's just a beautiful night, and I get to interact with everybody. And I can't tell you how much that's meant to me over the years. So I miss you desperately, sincerely. We're down to 3 minutes, and I promise you we're going to have the 25th of a lifetime next year. Right, Jeremy? It's going to be the best. It'll be the best.
Right. And we always miss that our young men who help in so many ways,
They're
from
so
holding
great.
doors to butlering hors d'oeuvres to being the spotters to keeping an eye on everything moving and finally carrying gifts to cars, right? They really help everybody to know the fine young men that Curley has here and who they're supporting.
You
And
know,
that's so
Father,
important to
I
us.
see how proud they are.
Yes, right.
You know, they're proud to be a Curly man.
They are.
And it's so special.
So about Las
Okay.
Vegas is up to 1,300.
Good. Okay. I was hoping Las Vegas would bring around 2,000. You know, to have a full week in Las Vegas, that's phenomenal. Okay, so we're at 1,300. 1,300, what do you get 14? I got $1,300 bid. What do you get $1,400 bid? We got just a little bit of time left. That's it. How we doing with my Mothers? I want to see what's going on at Mothers. 800. Jeremy, can you tell them to make it 900? I got $900 bid. What do you give 1,000? I've got a $900 bid. What do you get $1,000 bid? I got $900, which is really where it should have started. Mother should have started about $1,000. You know why? Because that's only $40 a head. That's all that is. $40 a head for a great evening. So we've got $900 now at a $1,000 bid. How much time do we have? Are we down to 2 or 1?
2 minutes.
2 minutes left.
2-minute warning. Here we go. An opportunity to keep moving things along.
1350
to Las Vegas.
Okay, good.
So we know there's a little bit of lag. So if you're trying to make your bid, this is the time to get on there and make that bid. Don't miss your opportunity. Everybody's getting ready to move out a little bit, right? Start that travel once again, and we're all looking forward to it,
Just
aren't
the
we?
idea of getting out.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so we're up to 1,400 in Vegas. Great. Okay, and can y'all give me a countdown when we get down to like the last 30 seconds or so? Can we do that or no?
They can kind of give us some clue.
We're all learning this as we go on. Okay.
It's a different way of doing things. We'll hear your pattern the same way, but you've incorporated a little bit, which we appreciate.
A little bit. We got to get the spirit going. Okay.
Well, I know even stopping in some of the gift gathering parties just to see people was just so nice. Even if it was outside.
Contact.
When right, we were picking up gifts. It was a great
I'm so
opportunity.
excited to shake somebody's hand all of a sudden. 30
30
seconds. We're down to 30 seconds. We've got now. My bid was 950, right? No, my bid was 900. They bid 950. Now my bid is where it should have started at $1,000 bid. I got $1,000 bid. Would you give 1,100? I got $1,000 bid. Would you give $1,100 bid?
So
now we're down to what?
Chance to outbid Jonathan, right?
50, yeah, outbid me. 15 seconds left. What are we? Where are we? Okay. There's my 1,000, right?
Yeah.
Am I in at 1,000?
Just tell me.
Okay. Somebody else? Good.
Oh,
okay. God bless
we got
him.
there.
Okay.
Very good. We're grateful.
That's it?
Well, thank
okay.
you. That's great. And
Boy, and I got outbid. I really wanted that. Okay.
so we're going to have a video now of a well-known Curley alum, Mr. Byron Pitts, who interviewed some of our Curley students recently. And I know you're going to enjoy this.
Thanks, Father.
Hey, Curley family, it's great to be with everyone this evening as we celebrate this place that we all love. We know its value. With me are 4 young men who speak to what's so magical about Archbishop Curley High School. So say hello to Justin, Riley, Gavin, and Richard. Hey, fellas, how are you?
I'm good.
Pretty good.
Cool. Justin, let's start with you. You're the old man in the group. You're a senior. You're going to Towson University next year. What's the Curley experience been like for you?
It's been great for the past 4 years. Curley's really allowed me to pursue my path in art. It's allowed me to expand my knowledge on art, try new mediums, see stuff that I like, see stuff that I don't like. They've provided so much to see me succeed, not only in academics, but also in extracurricular activities.
Riley, what's the Curley experience been like for you?
You know, making some of my best friends here and kind of having the environment of knowing everyone on a first name basis was a huge thing for me. Getting that personal relationship with everyone versus just being a number or something like that. It's allowed me to branch out, join many different clubs and sports and try new things and have that comfort level. And definitely, meeting some of my best friends and building some bonds that hopefully will last a lifetime.
Riley, I'm a witness that is absolutely true. My Curley brothers, some of my closest friends to this day, who are like brothers, are guys that went to school with. These guys will be a part of your life for the rest of your life. That's awesome. Gavin, how about you? You're a sophomore at Curley. What's the experience been like for you thus far?
So far, the experience has been great here. With COVID kind of like shut everything down these freshman year. And that, like, my Curley brothers really helped me through it because, like everyone, your mental health wasn't doing so good, not being able to see everybody every day. And so being able to, like, get on FaceTime and be able to talk to my brothers, really, like.
So, Richard, you're the youngin in the group. You're a freshman. We were all freshmen at some point. They said the best thing that can happen to a freshman is becoming a sophomore. So what's been your first year experience like at Curley?
My year started off, we were hybrid. So half the students were in the building, half students were virtual. So I really didn't get to meet all of my, Curley classmates until like I want to say like halfway into the year, but when everybody met, we all in the building, it was a great experience, just meeting everybody coming from different backgrounds and, everybody plays different sports and do different activities. It's really great to see everybody and we all come together and become like, have a great friendship and, great bonds and just have great conversations. But when I came to Curley, you could really see the brotherhood aspect in like full effect. You know, everybody made me feel a part and welcomed to the group. You know, nobody tried to, you know, just make me an outcast. They included me in everything. Just, you know, friendships, like lunches, classrooms, everything. You could just really feel the brotherhood effect, and that was a really big key part of me coming to Curley.
Justin, talk to me a little bit about your backstory. Tell me about your family, why the decision was made for you to come to Curley.
Back in 2017, however long ago that was, I had
You old man.
Yeah, very, very old. I feel old now. My uncle had actually graduated from here in 97, and I kind of saw how he turned out to be, like, I guess, one of my greatest influences ever. And he also recommended Curley to me just because of how they hold up their students to high standards and push them to be the best they can be.
What's your uncle's name? Let's give him a shout out.
Charles Folks Jr.
What's up, brother? So we know you writing a check today because you know the power of Curley. And I'll throw this out to everyone to answer it first. How has Curley changed your life?
I say responsibility. I came from middle school, so you know they weren't really, you know, on top of us like they are here at Curley. They didn't care, whether you did the work or you didn't. But here at Curley, they care about you. They want you to succeed. They also want you to want to see for yourself. So I would say responsibility for me.
If you could speak to God, what would you say about Archbishop Curley High School?
I would tell him that this is probably the best decision that God has helped me make in my life. It's impacted me in so many ways that I never thought was possible before going here. And I feel that I also would have told him that if I were to go into any other school, I wouldn't be the man that I am today.
You guys are just awesome. It's been a real joy for me to talk to you guys. I'm so proud of each of you. Justin Folks, Riley McBride, Gavin Bamby, Richard Ford. Gentlemen, thank you. Congratulations to each of you. And to everyone who's watching this at home, wherever you are, that's the magic of Archbishop Curley. As a proud graduate class of 1978, I can say not only did Archbishop Curley help change my life, it saved my life. Any measure of success I've had as an adult, it is born out of my experience at Curley. All of us owe Archbishop Curley a price we can never repay. So let's weigh in. Let's do what Curley folk do. Love you all. God bless. And guys, my fellow brothers, congratulations. I wish you all the best. You will be in my prayers tonight. Like you, I share your faith. God is good. He drew us all to Archbishop Curley, and we are blessed for that.
So naturally to say we're very proud of Byron and his success professionally. We're also grateful to him for all of his support of Curley. He's a true brother, and he really has done a great work in promoting Curley through talks he gives, even on a national level, and through events like this, hosting or inviting these four young men to join and an interview. So at this point, we have each year an opportunity just for making a donation to the gala. As you know, sometimes we get outbid on some of the things we're trying to win. And maybe we really had some money we want to spend. And so one of the opportunities tonight is to make an outright donation. And there's two different ways that can happen. There's a donor button, a green donor button, if you're using your device, and you can use that to make a donation. Or you can go on the list of items to item 9999, and you can make a donation through that. And as you can see, we already have some donations coming in, and we're very glad and appreciative of that. Frank Sensasti, an alum, is one of those donors already this evening. We've set $16,000 as our goal because that's the cost of a year's tuition at school. It certainly has changed from years ago, and we do our best to keep Curley affordable as we can. We also have the opportunity tonight to announce a match. 4 of our alums earlier today have made an announcement to us that they would donate $1,000 each for a matching period. And so we're grateful to Steve Wolf, who won that first prize tonight, Rob Commodari, Larry Heinlein, and Byron Pitts, for each contributing $1,000 to match. And so our challenge is, in the next 30 minutes, if we could match that and get this off to great start as we search for our goal, reach for our goal of $16,000 tonight. So thank you to everybody who can go on to that donor button or to item 9999 and make a donation. And as we go through, we'll try to announce some of those donors as we go through. So we have an anonymous one, and Frank Sensasti. Frank was just here for a ball game the other day, came and was seeing what was going to happen. And so we're grateful for that. We also learned in the interim they reached Steve, and Steve, who was the first seat patron winner, he made his selection, and his selection was to take the La Scala gift certificate. So if you had your heart set on that one, you're going to have to think of a next possible prize. And that Miss Caroline Kogler came out, our kind of Vanna White tonight, is we have another. And Jonathan, would you like to pull another one? Sure, no, you go ahead.
Okay, let me. You know, I think
they
about.
won't question you if you pull it. You know.
That's true. I think about the honor of being involved with a school that has a spokesperson who is literally known all over the world. So you have Byron Pitts, and Byron graduated.
He's
correct?
a graduate, right, from here. He was one of the keynote speakers at the National Catholic Educational Association convention this year, and told some of his Curley story of how he came to Curley and how he experienced things here that helped him get started on his career. And he's remained a true friend to many. He says some of his best friends are his Curley classmates, and a lot of them stay in touch. So he's a regular visitor to Baltimore, and they go see him as well. So
What an honor.
It's a great story.
What an
Yeah.
amazing honor.
Right.
Father, would you?
So let's see who the second one is. Mr. Nick Brownlee is the second one. So Nick is our admissions director. Okay. So a seat patron, so that's great. And so we're happy for Nick, and we'll see what he's going to take and pick out this evening.
I just noticed, Father, that the donations were up to 10% of tuition. So
Okay.
up to $1,600.
So Christopher Simon is a graduate. Frank Jompa is a parent and a worker for the gala. Cheryl Joes is a teacher here at the school. Bob Jersa is another graduate, a good donor. William White, usually I'm presuming that's the William White we know as Rocky White, that he is also a great supporter, one of my classmates. So we appreciate all the support of these donors to get this rolling along.
Father, I wonder what, I know your budget is a significant budget. I just think about maintaining the grounds, maintaining the physical structure, maintaining the roof. I mean, you do an amazing job, because when you walk around the school, when you look at the school is stunning. The school is gorgeous. It has a look, it permeates just quality and style. And what year was this school built?
It was built in 60-61, opened in 61. So this is actually our 60th year of operation. And I think, right, our staff work very hard, and I think take pride in making sure the grounds and the building look good and are kept as well as we can possibly do so.
So again, from that aspect, the parent that sends a child to this school, a youngster, I mean, they know that they have faith in the quality of what you do. And that's saying nothing really about the brilliant opportunity for education.
No,
So structurally, you've got it, and teacher-wise and academics, you really have it all together. And
we certainly try, and I'm grateful because it's a great group of people, and that's what makes the difference.
Well, you've chosen the right people.
Right. I think you're urging us too. We have the next two items here. So.
Oh, so we're going to go right into these now? Okay, great. Okay. Well, I don't have to say much about the parking spot. That has always been a big winner. Jeremy, over the years, a parking spot's brought over 1,000, hasn't it?
It's my parking spot this year.
Oh, my God. It's actually Jeremy's parking spot. But that parking spot, what an honor. So it's one thing to have a great spot. It's another thing to be honored with having that spot.
So parents might want to buy this if their son's driving. Some have done that in the past. Perhaps they want to buy it and give it to a teacher
What a
or
beautiful
somebody
thing.
that they really appreciate, a coach, somebody like that, a staff member, wherever it is, or maybe the new principal.
The new principal.
He's kind of voicing some interest in this spot once again. So all of these are possibilities that we could have. And what we've also done once was have the opportunity to actually have a monthly winner of the spot,
Wow,
a
that's
member
fun.
of the faculty or staff who got to use it for a spot. Now, this spot, as you can kind of see, is right in the parking lot, right outside the main entrance of the school. There's a sign there that says Gala winner, and they get that spot.
So, Father, when it's icy and it's like 8 degrees and it's then raining and sleeting, you get out of your car, you go right in.
And if it's 90 degrees, too, they appreciate it that way as well. So, yeah, it's great. It's a great location, that's for sure.
That's super.
So this is one of the ones that are coming up in this next batch. And
I know
this one,
this
I
one.
think you should tell us about.
I do. I know this one. I've been involved out here in Steamboat Springs, Colorado since 1989. That's my buddy Buffy, and I was told that he died a natural death. So that buffalo over the fireplace, I didn't shoot him. Nobody I know shot him. He died a natural death. But yeah, he's there. Steamboat is a unique area. It's mainly friendly, is what it's about. So when you go to Steamboat, and when I was there in 1989 on this deal for a local bank that had the mortgages out there, I was surprised that I walked down the street and people said, "Hi, good morning," and "Hello, how are you?" I wasn't used to it, and it immediately meant a lot to me that Steamboat has a unique flavor, a unique friendship. This unit is close enough to the mountain that you can walk every day, do some great hiking. Biking is fantastic in Steamboat. The timing is from December 15 to April 15, is not when it's available. It is available April 15 to December 15, which means if you want to get in some skiing, you can. You can get in skiing by trying to get maybe that first week after Thanksgiving. That would work. And that is ski in and ski out. But I can tell you that there's a million things to do starting from when you arrive in Denver and drive to Steamboat. You see some of the most beautiful scenery in the world, in the Rocky Mountains. It's just a great place. Strawberry Park is an area where they have natural hot springs that are phenomenal. Horseback riding. I love to get up every morning and go for a bike ride, and we have a beautiful bike trail, and you can begin by biking from my place directly down to the trail, so it's convenient and friendly.
And if you haven't figured this out yet, Jonathan alluded to it. This is Jonathan's condo in Steamboat Springs.
Oh, I didn't say it.
And
You're right.
He graciously offers this as a gift for the auction each year. He's done this for many years, and we're very grateful for that. And I know from those who have purchased this in the past were the lucky winning bidders, and they've all raved about what a wonderful trip
You know,
they've had.
Father, that young man, Jonathan, who's working here this evening,
right.
was there, I think he said 18 years ago.
Right. Jonathan and some of his parents, I believe, bought the condo at that time, and he got a chance to go. So it's a great experience, and we're glad to see it raising. How much time do we have for this section?
Thank you. Thanks, Caroline.
So we still have 4 minutes.
Got
So
it.
it's only 4 minutes left for this section, for these live items. So we urge you, if you're thinking about this, and even going out into the mountains, certainly there won't be people that are on top of one another when you get out into the mountains. So
No.
a great place to go.
And we've got gorgeous hot tubs right in front, a fire pit, so you sit out in the evening, and you'll see a display of stars unlike anything you've ever seen. They're just crystal clear in the mountains. It's a great opportunity, and I can tell you at $1,750, it's just a great deal. I didn't share with you that it's 3 bedrooms, 3 full baths. It'll comfortably accommodate 8 people. There's a large king-size sofa. This over here, this sofa turns into a bed, and you comfortably can do 8 people in there. There's some great markets directly across street. If you want to get up in the morning, you don't want to cook, walk across the street and have some great croissant, some beautiful eggs Benedict. I mean, it's gorgeous. If you want to get an amazing pizza at night with anything you can imagine as a top, you can call right across street and they'll deliver the pizza right to you. It's fabulous. So you can do as much as you want. It's just very comfortable. There's a high-speed computer right over in this area. There's widescreen TVs in every room. There's a fireplace. It's just a very comfortable opportunity. Oh, we're up to 2,050 now, Father.
So maybe some had time to go call a friend and say, let's make this trip.
Good.
Let's do it this year. And
Okay.
they took advantage of that. And that's a great opportunity.
So we only have 2 items in this segment.
Just
so
2 items in this
Okay,
segment.
so it's the parking spot. How are we doing with the parking spot? Are we up over 1,000? Oh, we're
500.
Only at 500 on the parking spot. Okay, that's very, very low compared to the years prior.
Right. All right, so we have to think especially of parents whose rising seniors, right, who are going to be driving to school. Some of them are already driving to school. So think about that. What a great little gift for them, huh? And they'll remember it every day of their school days that they have this gift thanks to their parents thinking of them and giving them a great spot.
And what a fun idea to maybe do that contest where you can then give it away to different
You could always share
guys,
with others.
you know.
Right?
I think it's a fun idea. So that's it right there, the gala winner, and that's the parking spot right there. And it's only at 500, so you can't go wrong.
Running out of time a little bit, so we urge you to do your best, and let's see what we can do here.
How we doing time-wise on this here? How much time do we have?
1 minute
1
left.
minute, that's it. 1 minute. Guys, we got $500 bid. $500 bid, what do you get? $600 bid. I've got $500 bid, what do you get? $600 bid. I've got $500 bid, what do you get? $600. I've got $500 bid, what do you get? $600 bid. Can we show real quick Steamboat and see where that is? Thanks. We got $21.50, what do you get? $22. We got $21.50, what do you get? $22. I've got $21.50, what do you get? $22. Father, am I able, Jeremy, am I able to give it out more than once? Am I able to do that? Okay. So can I just say that I'd like to give it out at least twice? Okay. Go ahead.
So, Jonathan, what we can do is we can create it as a buy it now item. We can create it as a buy it now item for the auction. There you are. Where are you, Jonathan? There you go. Sorry about it. I'm so excited. So we can start it at a buy it now item for that closing price. So if this closed at $21.50, we could sell a second one of these. We can sell as many as you want for that price.
How
So
about if I make a commitment to you, as many people want it, we'll go ahead and do it. How about
Wow.
that?
We
So
appreciate
if we
that.
get 5
Very
people,
good.
10 people to do, boy, would that be an honor if you want to go in and do it.
So we'll set that up now as a buy it now. If anybody's interested in the Steamboat Springs vacation, they'll be able to be purchased at $21.50 just on that buy it now page. So
Good
that'll
deal.
be up in just a matter of seconds.
Good
Thanks,
deal.
Jonathan.
Thank you, Jeremy. That's great. Okay. And did we end the parking spot? Or is that? Okay,
Let's see.
so
500?
it's at 500. Okay.
And that was my bid, so I won the parking spot. I'm giving it to myself to use next year, so I appreciate. I was hoping for some more competition.
Oh, we appreciate the support, Jeremy. That's a great spot.
That's
We
cute.
could probably
Okay.
mark one as a principal spot, but we appreciate it nonetheless, right? Maybe we'll give another name to it, add another tag.
Are we able to go back to the screen for the thermometer to see the donations? Or is that, it still
Oh, so- all right,
continues?
so
Okay, so we're,
some of-
okay.
Some new donors, Phil Savak, right, graduate. Also a sponsor, I believe, Bob Potter, Caroline Kogler, who's helping us tonight, and Brian Petter. All right. So Brian Petter is actually an alum and also a Curley parent.
Such an honor to give people the opportunity to show their appreciation and their commitment
that's nice.
to your school and to their kids.
And we see it moving up to, we're already at 3,000. We have some time. So, again, we're going to try to reach that 4,000 so we can match that. And
Oh,
and
that's
move it
right.
along.
We haven't done the match yet.
No, the match
Okay.
is not in there yet.
Oh, wow.
So-
Gee, folks, take a look, because, you're talking about another, $950, and that'll immediately double into 8,000. So that, am I right? It'll show that way. Okay. Yeah.
So it's coming along. We're very appreciative. And we're going to have a little video now, something for you to enjoy. Some of our students would like to share thanks for your
60% of
support.
firearm-related deaths are suicides. The rest, mostly homicides.
When COVID hit last year, I really missed being around Curley. I'm so thankful for everyone that made it possible for me to be here with my friends.
According to the latest
Thank you.
This year we've had so many brotherly events.
community prayers and class competition. I would like to thank Friar Chris for making that possible this year.
I'm thankful we were able to play lacrosse and basketball this year. It was a great way for me to meet new people in my first year at Curley.
Thank you. I want to thank our teachers for making it possible to learn both in person and virtual, and it's just made this year so much better and a lot easier.
I'm thankful for Mr. Campbell helping me learn how to play my instrument, because it's my first year here at Curley, and not only that, my first year being in the band, and he's also helping me become a great band member to all my bandmates.
I want to thank all the donors who have made it possible for me to attend school here at Archbishop Curley High School, and I've gotten so much out of this year, especially since we've been able to go in person.
Thanks for supporting the gala, and thanks for supporting students like myself.
I'm grateful that this year, despite COVID, we are able to find new ways to perform with one another in the art of choral singing.
And I'm really grateful that we even got to do a concert despite the challenges that COVID brought with it.
Thank you. Was this easy?
We got our next two items up on the verbal auction. 1007, the Vortex countertop video system. We've had this the last few years. It's a 17-inch LCD monitor, incredible sound system and graphics, over 150 games. It's a refurbished machine. And the great thing about this, it doesn't take up a lot of space in the basement or the man
fun,
cave.
Barry. Really fun.
We've had some donors. Like I said, we've had this maybe the last 2 or 3 years, and they've had it in their basement, and I love it. Everything's touch screen, not a bunch of joysticks and wires.
This is that same
and
fella that's been donating over the years, every time.
Well,
Am
this
I
is
right,
from
or-
Frank Giampa.
Oh, I'm sorry.
but
Okay.
Columbia Vending and
Oh, it
Mr. Bob
is.
Whitman has done that a number of times in the past.
Gee,
Starting
that's
out with
nice.
the Golden Tee games in the early days.
Right.
with
But
the
I
golf.
remember back when it was also a pinball machine.
That's correct.
That's,
Yes.
Yeah.
Very
Well,
good.
what I like about them is that they make certain that it's in great shape, and they stand behind it.
Yes.
And that they're different. Okay.
Yep.
I've had the pleasure to know the family that's owned the vending company since the mid '70s.
Wow.
Yeah. So they're legit. So when you bid on this, you know you're getting something that's a quality piece, and you don't have to worry. You won't have any problem with it.
150 games. Keep busy.
And I
then,
like what you say. It doesn't take a lot of room.
No, you put it on a table, on a countertop. For the guys, they
So
can
it's
have it in
actually
their
a
man
bar
cave.
game, right?
Yeah, the
That's
bar game,
that's
yes.
the origin. Okay.
Could put it in your kitchen if you would like. You know. And then the next item's 1008, a week in paradise.
Wow.
Enjoy a 1-week stay in Aruba at Oceana Resort. Stay in a supreme view 2-bedroom condo that sleeps 6 and has a spacious balcony to enjoy the great ocean and pool views. 1,500 square feet. Facilities include 3 large swimming pools, a kiddie pool, gym, sauna, tennis courts, and the Eagle Beach is just a few steps outside the premises. Package must be used within 2 years of the Get Curley Gala. Blackout dates are Christmas, Easter, and the stay is based upon availability. And this package also includes $500 in gift cards to use toward airfare. And this was donated by Mr. and Mrs. Armando Di Ferdinando, class of 1979. And
Is that great?
Armando's done this the last few years. This is one of our highest silent auction items in terms of bids. And in talking with him prior, he may not be able to do this next year. He's done it for us the last couple of years, and last year with the pandemic, everybody's pushing it back. He gives this to several charities. So, with and you know how it is,
I know
right?
exactly
So
what it
he's
is.
not sure. So if you want it, jump on it this year.
Yeah, don't lose it, because that looks like heaven. And am I right that the third thing is those tickets to the M&T Stadium Ravens Suite?
I think we're just doing 2
Oh,
right
we're
now.
just doing 2 right now?
Yes.
Okay. So we'll be to that one in a few minutes. Sorry about that. Well, the countertop unit is a lot of fun, and it's because it's digital, there are no moving parts, and that's why, again, it should last forever. It should just be a fun thing.
We have about how many minutes on these 2 items? About 8 minutes to bid on these 2 items.
Looking good. Okay, and this one actually has a market value of $1,500. So you're buying it for a lot less, and the donation, you know where the donation goes. So, I mean, that's the most important thing. It just looks great, and it'll be fun. And I think the kids will enjoy it. The adults will enjoy it. I think everybody will. It'll be.
Yeah, there's a mix of games on there for
That's great.
people of all
Okay.
ages.
It sounds like fun. Are we going to be drawing another? Yes? Okay. We sold one more. Oh, good. So Steamboat is only 2. Okay. Well, don't forget, you can go in and buy Steamboat. What did we say? We'll do it for the 2050, right? Or is it 2150? 2150. Okay. Do you want to draw? Or?
No, you draw it and I'll
Okay.
read it out.
Okay.
Again, being a staff member. Don't forget about the 40-second delay.
Oh, okay. I feel the name. I feel the first word is Barry.
Do we know? Do we know if Nick was contacted? Nick took the cooler. Cheer. Booze.
Cool.
Cheer.
Okay.
Our next winner, also a school board member. He probably bought about 6 tickets or seats here. Ernie Paskowitz.
Oh.
Congratulations, Ernie.
Now,
And I know Ernie's tuned in tonight.
Is Ernie related to the Columbia vending? Because Paskowitz is the family that owns Columbia.
I'm not sure.
So
I don't believe
okay.
so. I haven't heard that. But Ernie's at the gala every year, and Ernie and his wife are very active in the bidding. So it's nice to see him
Boy,
win.
it's great because each one of your winners has been somebody really involved with the school.
Really connected with the school. That's great.
That's great. Thanks, Caroline. Okay, so we're still at 500, Barry. I'm surprised. I would think it would bring more. We're at
Good, it's going up.
27. I would think that would bring at least 300 or 3,500.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
What a beautiful view, huh?
Like
Look at that.
I've been to Aruba, but way back, probably 40 years ago. But it was gorgeous then. Have you been to Aruba?
I haven't. Unfortunately,
It's
I
part
haven't.
of the ABC, Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao. Those are the 3 islands.
Very nice.
It's a great area. And there's nonstop flights, which are great. I think they're also Southwest.
And again,
There's
mentioning
nonstop.
$500 towards your airfare goes right to the triple extra spend money for you.
Well, just the idea of getting out after spending this last year. Did you get anywhere this last year?
Just locally down Ocean City,
Same
but
thing. I
we're
went
grateful.
down one time to get Thrasher's French fries and Fisher's popcorn.
There you go. We do the same
My
thing, and we
wife
got to
thought
bring
I
a
was
couple tubs
crazy.
home for every family member that isn't on vacation with us.
And
so.
I did one trip to Atlantic City. I think it's called White Submarines, the White House, I think it's called. And they have amazing submarines. But that's been the extent of my travel.
Well, it looks like with the way things are going, things are starting to open up. I think everybody's ready. Our golf tournament, which will be Tuesday, we sold out, the most we've ever had
Barry,
in the
that's so
history of the
great.
tournament. So I think people are itching to get out.
How many do you have at
We
that
have
tournament?
144 golfers. I think
Wow.
37 foursomes.
And where do you play?
We play at Sparrows Point. It's the Alumni Golf Tournament, and
great
all
course.
proceeds go to the Alumni Scholarship Fund. Again, helping Sons of Curley graduates. So we have a little under 5 minutes. 4 minutes.
Can we take a quick peek at the thermometer just to see where we are? Where is that? Okay, so we picked up a couple hundred, but we got to move on that. And guys, we're only $200 away from matching. I mean, if we get, the next 200 brings us up to 8,000.
Got a name on there looks a little familiar. Father Donald's brother Tom.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
okay.
And the Schlees, Janice, Machika, and Barbara Makawicki. Thank you, guys.
See? Yeah, there we go. We're gonna
Only
get
200 shy of the reaching the match.
there. Okay.
There we go. We got a little movement on the video game. 550, that's a steal.
So we're down to a minute or no? Oh, we're 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Okay, so we got a little bit of time. You can think a little bit. Now, am I right that 3 minutes does not include the additional 40 seconds, or it does? That's what's... It does not. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. So we need a little bit more support on that. That's only 550, and the great thing is that's something, it doesn't wear out. It'll be in you'll enjoy it forever.
Also talk about the sound on it. It's for a little
you're
box,
right.
it
You're right.
sounds like you're right in the middle of an arcade. If you want, you
Real
can
high
control the
fidelity.
volume on
Okay.
it if you want.
Boy, it looks like fun. And you know what else? It's competitive. So, you can have your whole family play. And that'll be neat.
I believe there's trivia games on there as well, and and different card games and a bunch of different video games to choose from.
Gosh, I remember years back with the old pinball machines and then the golf machines. Remember the golf machines where you spin something?
Also had, you know what? We used to have a few years. We had the
what was the one that
with
was
the CDs and playing the jukebox?
Oh yeah,
We
yeah,
had
the
a jukebox for a
jukeboxes.
couple of
I
years.
think we also had Donkey Kong. I mean, we've had
Kong,
everything.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, you remember that over 26 years, and I think those video games from Columbia Vending have been a part of most of those. So
That's neat.
seeing how it's evolved over the
And
years.
now I will tell you, it was no effort. I asked one time, and then they've just continued. And that was Tony Paskowitz that I asked way back when.
Very good.
He and his dad and his uncle started it. Bert and Ray Paskowitz from Columbia Vending. Am I holding the mic up enough? Can you hear me now? Thanks, guys. Okay.
Getting late. 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Okay, just
Get
2
those
minutes.
bids in.
And we've got 2,700. Remember something else. When you bid at this auction, there is no buyer's premium. So there's no amount added to your bid. And in every other auction, pretty much, there's always a 5 or 10% buyer's premium. But this time, when you bid, it's actually 20. And am I right that you can use a credit card?
Correct.
You know, you probably can use any of the credit cards, American Express and Visa and MasterCard. And then, Jeremy, if they don't pick it up tomorrow, can they get another time, or they have to be here tomorrow? You have all week. Geez, you guys are. Okay, yeah, we want you to come down tomorrow. We want to congratulate you and see you, but you also have all week, which is great. Okay, so how are we doing time-wise? Are we down to like one? About 1 minute. 1 minute left. You got $2,800 bid. $2,800 would you get 29. I've got, how about a $3,000 bid? I got $2,800 bid, would you get $3,000 bid? I've got $2,800 bid, would you get $3,000? I've got $2,800, would you get $3,000? And how we doing with the game box? Are we still, so we're at $550. Would you give a $600 bid? I've got $550 bid, would you get $600? I've got $550 bid, would you get $600? I've got $550 bid, would you get $600? And how we doing time-wise? We just closed it. Congratulations, the bidder at $550. And did we get any more for the for Aruba or no?
Anybody sneak in at the last minute?
That's what I'm wondering.
Yep.
Okay, 28.
Went up $50 more dollars.
Okay,
Thank you.
Where do we go now?
Next up, we have this video from alumni, some young alumni thanking you for your contributions to the school.
Thank you to all donors, sponsors, and anybody who makes Curley a possibility. Curley was not only a home for me, but a place where I could grow and become the man I am today. With only 1 year left in my collegiate career, I can confidently say that I would not be where I am without the experiences I had at Curley. Curley will always be my foundation and will continue to inspire greatness in men because of your generosity. So thank you again for everything you've done.
Hello, my name is Michael Gardner from the class of 19. Thank you to all of our sponsors, donors, and anyone else attending this virtual gala in support of Curley. I'm a current student at the University of Maryland studying computer science and music with an NSA co-op that I will be starting in the fall. My 4 years at Curley have allowed me to get to where I am today. Through the friendships I've made, the teachers that helped push me on, and all of the extracurriculars I was able to participate, I've been able to grow and explore the career path that I am currently following.
I came into Curley as a young 14-year-old, not really having a whole lot of direction. However, the strong guidance and support that I received from teachers, administrators, and even fellow students set me on the right path, the path to success. Today, I'm 27 credits or 2 semesters away from graduating from Towson University with a Bachelor's of Science in Mass Communication. It would not have been possible without Curley.
Hey Curley family, it's Jake Biggs here, class of 2020 in Fort Benning, Georgia. Just wanted to say thank you for the endless amounts of support to our school through the gala. I also want to say thank you to the Curley Brotherhood, faculty, and staff that have helped me get to this position in my life. Without them, I don't know if I'd be here, and I don't know if I'd be the man I am today. So I just want to say thank you to everybody who supports our family and who supports the military. Go Friars!
All right, our next 2 items on the auction are 4 tickets in the Ravens suite. 1009, enjoy the Baltimore Ravens play from the comfort of the Image Engineering Suite in M&T Bank Stadium. This package includes 4 tickets for a mutually agreed upon Baltimore Ravens game during the 2021 season. Value $2,200, donated by Image Engineering. That's the Sully brothers and the Sully family.
This is fantastic. Wow. The idea of being in a suite is like, and then after going through this pandemic and being closed in all this time, wow. And the best thing I saw, you can negotiate with them about what game. So hopefully, if you get to them early, you might be able to get a game that you really want.
Very
that
nice.
would be so cool.
Image Engineering also supplies the pyrotechnics pre-game. So get there early and enjoy that from up in the sky box. Certainly the outlook for the Ravens next year is people are pretty optimistic about their chances of having a good season. And
4 tickets, right?
4 tickets.
You know, those tickets actually probably have a face value of even more than this amount.
Especially when they're doing well. Those ticket prices seem to go up when they win some games.
That's
so.
for sure. Wow, that you can't say enough about that. That's fantastic. If you're a Ravens fan, or if you want to give them to a Ravens fan, that is a gift that they'll appreciate for the rest of their lives. And of course, knowing that the money goes directly to Curley. It's what better deal could you have? Barry, I don't know if did you look yet at the Martha's Vineyard?
I didn't. I jumped in for Jeremy. You want to read off that?
Well, I'd be happy to. It just sounds too good to be true, and this is donated by Byron Pitts. Escape to your own magical hideaway in Martha's Vineyard for 6 nights during the summer of 2022. So that's 1 year from this summer that we're in now. You'll be close to championship golf at Farm Neck Golf Club and just a quick drive to the Down Island towns of Oak Bluffs, Vineyard Haven, and Edgartown. Newly renovated, this stunning 4-bedroom, 5-bathroom home on 5 acres. And I'm kind of laughing because I think of the value of Martha's Vineyard, and 5 acres is a gazillion dollars on Martha's Vineyard. Complete with its own pond, swimming pool, patio, fire pit, outdoor kitchen, and welcoming farmer's porch. The property also includes a guest house with a bedroom, kitchenette, and living room with a widescreen TV. So Barry, right away you're talking about 4 bedrooms plus another. You're talking 5 bedrooms. Mm-hmm. This is a really amazing opportunity. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm bidding on this.
$16,000 value. Right at $6,300
so it's already
right
bid at $6,300. This is fantastic. Did you expect this, Jeremy, that it would be in this range? This is worth every penny. You actually have 5 bedrooms.
Some Curley alumni friends of mine from the class of '78. Byron hosted them up to his place, I think, the last couple years, and they couldn't say enough about it.
This is absolutely amazing.
Beautiful, just beautiful place, beautiful setting, a lot of things to do nearby, and well worth it.
Well, I can tell you, I happened to see our mayor there a couple of years ago at Oak Bluffs near there, Kurt Schmoke, and I remember I was riding by and he was waving. This is just an amazing part of the vineyard, and it's absolutely magnificent. And it even says it in here. This is up to 10 people. So now you can have 10 people go for this amazing journey. And then you can look at www.vineyardopenhouse.com, properties, 15 Beth Way, Oak Bluffs, MA. And of course, it's based on availability, but this is a fantastic opportunity. If you've never been to the vineyard, you won't believe how gorgeous and friendly and just relaxed it is.
And this also includes a $500 Visa gift card for travel.
Okay. Are we going to pull another? Okay. Thanks, Caroline. You're back. Okay. You're back. It's good stuff. I'm trying to see if I can feel a name on here.
Ernie took the campus store package, so he'll be decked out in his new Curley gear for the coming season.
Okay, Barry. Here you go.
So this is our 4th winner, correct?
Thank you, sir.
Our 4th winner is legendary coach. Who just retired this past school year, Gene Hoffman. And
Oh,
Gene's
right.
a regular gala attendee
Barry,
every
I
year.
picked pretty good tonight.
And, yeah. You got a lot of friends over here, Jonathan. Can we go back to our football? 4 seats in the suite at Raven Stadium.
That's M&T Stadium, M&T Stadium, M&T Bank Suite.
Stadium.
That has got to be the best suite, you know. Okay, so we're only up to 17. That's interesting. You know, Barry, that's interesting. It's 1,700. That's a little bit more than 400 apiece. That's interesting.
Now, does that include? Do we know if that includes food in the box or not?
I didn't see anything referenced. Okay.
Specified, but I think if you wanted to add to that, you might have the opportunity to purchase
I'm sure
it
you
yourself.
can.
Yep.
Okay, and how are we doing with donations in general? The thermometer. Can we take a peek? Ah, okay. Now, Jeremy, when we get to here, which we're over the 4, do we increase it, or we just know that it's?
We just add on 4,000 to
add
that.
4,000.
So we're over halfway there.
We're halfway there. Gee, that's great. Okay, halfway there.
Some of our donors there: Christopher Raver, William Draper, graduate from last 2018. Stacy Prochaska, who is the wife of one of my classmates, Jeff Prochaska, great class of '87, and also Carmen Mirable, another member of the class of '87.
Okay, this is great. How much time do we have left? 1 minute.
$7,200.
$7,200. Would you give 7,500? I got $7,200. Would you give 7,500? $7,400 bid. Would you give 75? I got $7,400 bid. Would you give 75? 76 bid. Would you give? How about $8,000? Would you give an $8,000 bid? I've got 76. Would you give 8,000? 76. Would you give $8,000 bid? How are we doing time wise? We getting 30 seconds. 30 seconds. How about Ravens? Where are we with Ravens? 1750. Okay. And the market value, see, there's the market value, 2,200.
Somebody's getting a deal.
They're getting a hell of a deal on that. 78. 78. Let's see if we can't get that up to 8,000.
And they are closed.
It is closed?
They just
now we're
closed
done.
them up.
Okay. Thank you. Very good. So what do we have next? Ooh, this is nice. We've had this each year, and it's always done great.
We have our 1011, a hole-in-one. Enjoy this premium golf outing for 3 at Maryland's premier golf course, Caves Valley, with member Jerry Holdhouse from the class of 1967. This outing is to be scheduled on a mutually convenient date, and I actually had the pleasure of being in a foursome with Jerry. And
how'd you like playing Caves?
It was beautiful.
Is it heaven?
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
And
did you eat there as well?
We ate there. Jerry brought us lunch, and you're not going to find a better course. Certainly not in the state. Matter of fact, this summer they're playing a PGA Tour event there in August, so it's in a extra good shape if that's possible.
Would you say it's the best course in the state, or you don't know?
I think it is.
Okay.
I think that's why it's highly regarded as that amongst the.
No, I think
golfers.
this included. Am I right? He takes them to lunch, I think, or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not. I don't see it in.
I'm pretty special, so maybe it was just me. Okay. I don't want to put pressure. But what a great course to play.
Okay.
And then we have item 1012.
Wow.
And this is a new item, Lake Tahoe Vacation.
This is fantastic.
Enjoy up to 6 nights in a luxurious 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 1,600-foot condo on Lake Tahoe. Close to lake, casinos, golf, restaurants, skiing, and more. Really, did a little research too. It's really well known for its hiking and trails.
Yep.
5-minute walk to the ski lift. Very special cabin, sleep 6. And it also includes $500 Visa gift card for travel. Not available on holiday weekends based on availability. And this value is $2,900.
This is great.
And donated by Mark and Jane Garrison. Mark's a graduate of the class of 1982. We thank Mark for this. And again, this was the first year we've had this item. So
this is gorgeous.
If you don't like Aruba or you couldn't get into Aruba, here's you want to stay in the States, here's an opportunity for you.
My sister-in-law's son was married there in Lake Tahoe.
Wow.
And it is stunning. Have you been, Barrett?
I haven't. No, I've been to Las Vegas.
It's
but
magnificent. It is a gigantic lake, and it's completely surrounded with magnificent residences. Just gorgeous.
Place looks beautiful.
That looks like heaven.
So we're up to $3,100.
Okay, good one. How much time do we have with this one? We have 8 minutes?
8 minutes.
Okie doke. And the whole in, oh, can we see if we're moving a little bit on the donations for Curley? What we're at? Okay. 4125. I got you. Okay, we gotta work on that, Barry.
That's right. Get those bids in. We're going to draw what our last
This is the last
seat
one?
sponsor, number 5. And what's the one gift remaining?
The cart with gardening supplies.
Very good.
Okay.
Right time of year.
Perfect timing.
Huh? Maybe Jeremy will volunteer his services to help them use those gardening tools at their house.
Well, he's an expert at that.
Actually, I've been to his house and seen the outside.
Thanks, Barry.
Here we go. Uh-oh. First time in Curley history, although this is the first time we've done this seat patron raffle, but we have a repeat winner, Ernie Paskowitz.
Oh, my. Oh, my.
Remember when before or after we drew his name the first time, I said, I bet you Ernie bought 6 seats. Well, we know he at least bought 2. Congratulations, Ernie. And I think winning these 2 gifts and everything that your wife's bidding on right now, you might need a truck to get everything home tomorrow. So you can use Jeremy's parking spot.
This is great, and
all right,
one of the reasons
4,800.
I'm excited about it for you skiers, you know, mine unfortunately is not available during the majority of the ski season because it stays so busy and has for years. But this doesn't say anything about those dates being blocked out, so it only says holidays, and then mutually agreed upon. So you may want to, you skiers, you may want to consider something like this. The skiing here is exceptional.
$5,000.
Are we up to 5? Beautiful. That's great. And I think that's why, Barry, because it is available that entire ski season. That's great.
How about the hole-in-one golf? Have we got any movement on that one? All right, there we go.
Okay.
Up to $1,500.
So we're at market there, but okay. That's for 3 golfers to join Jerry, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Jerry also guarantees a beautiful, beautiful sunny 75-degree day.
That's good stuff. Well, you know, just keep in mind that when you look at these items and you think about bidding, just what it's all about. It still goes back, Barrett, to the idea that it's a matter of supporting probably the best education available in Baltimore, really. And the commitment that's made by all of you, you certainly included, Barrett, you know, Father Donald, it is a pretty amazing grouping. And to immerse your kids in this kind of a academic environment, it's just it's pretty difficult to find. Now, I'm not going to say anything against any of the other schools. I do this at a lot of the schools, but quite honestly, there's no school that compares to Curley. It truly is unique. And when you get a chance to make a donation, but instead of just making a donation, go out on a great golf trip or go to Lake Tahoe, it doesn't get any better. So don't miss the opportunity. Put it on your credit card, and even if you need a few months to pay it off, you can pay it off on the credit card, but do it now because you'll regret it later.
You had mentioned about, you asked Father Donald how old the school was, and he said it's our 60th year. So what we're seeing, I've been here for 21 years, we're seeing some third generation coming through, but we're seeing a lot more fathers and sons, and I've experienced it so far with 2 of my sons. My middle son is graduating this year, and to go through all those traditions again, it's just, you can't beat it. And to see the type of young men they have become and really come out of their shell. You've talked about the quality education. Well, I always tell people it's also about that 4-year experience. And, you know, it might sound a little pokey where brotherhood begins, but we really believe that. And, you know, whether you graduated, 50 years ago in one of our Golden Friars or somebody just graduated recently, you feel that brotherhood, and we all see each other as brothers.
It's there. It's kind of in these walls that it contains that spirit, that culture of Curley. And it's truly unique, and I see it all the time when people will say to me, yeah, my son went there and he's doing great and he's doing this and he's doing that, and just look at your alumni. I mean, when we do the events and we get to interact with all the alumni, they're fantastic people. They're proud of the business or the work they do, whatever, you know.
One of our I guess, you know, we're very blessed to be able to still do this event virtually tonight, but one of our biggest disappointments is every year these people that are so generous to the school through the annual funding campaigns and actually the night of the event, it gives them the opportunity to shake hands with our young men, to be served by our young men, to door held open for them to really connect with them and show where their, you know, their contributions are going to the school. So please remember that tonight as you bid, and sometimes bid more than what something's worth, to remember it's going to these young men. And as you saw from that video, and the kids, the different schools they're going to, what their future plans are. All right, we're part of our mission statement is to make great men.
Okay,
5,200. Yep.
Good. How did you guys fare from COVID? Was it pretty good this year as far as you know, not many of the kids and not many of the instructors?
We had a couple of little bumps on the road, but we were able, we were blessed, and hats off to our administration and our principal and for making this a safe place, and our students for following the guidelines pretty close.
Father
and
Donald was
we were
telling
able
me
to.
you're out front greeting them.
Yes, we have the thermometers still every day, and everybody's pitching in, right? Everybody's pitching in, make sure things are done.
Thank you.
How about our golf?
How we doing? We still have 50. Okay,
Still at 1,500?
I'm surprised because you got some pretty serious golfers here at Curley, and I'm surprised that hasn't moved yet. Maybe it'll move in the next couple of seconds.
And don't forget about that 40-second delay. So don't wait to the last second for us to count it down. Get that bid in. Sometimes people like to play that little game at the end and get that last bid in at the last second.
How many seconds left? 30 seconds left. You got $1,500 bid. What do you get? 17 and a half. You got $1,500 bid. What do you get? 17 and a half. You got $1,500 bid. Is there any advance? Let's go back to the ski trip, or the Lake Tahoe trip. And by the way, I kept saying about skiing in winter. This place is heaven in the summer.
That's what they talked about, the hiking
boating,
and the trails, mountain biking if you're an outdoors person.
Heaven, absolute heaven. 52, any advance? 52, what do you get? 53. 52, what do you get? 50? It's gone. Okay, thank you. Jeremy, I think that's pretty honorable. Barry and Father, 5,200 the first time that it was given. That's great.
So we have a couple other items.
Father, can I give you got? Okay.
A couple other items. So actually, Ernie Paskowitz, who won the last prize, apparently he doesn't want to do yard work, so he says he's going to donate that back, and so we have another drawing that's going to take place. Okay.
Okay. Maybe I can get another ticket of Ernie's.
I guess we can throw it back in if we do. And then we have our big drawing coming up right afterwards as we wind down this evening. A lot of fun this evening. We thank you for all your support.
Thanks, Father.
And we're very grateful for that. And so Janice Potter is this winner. Janice is the wife of a Curley graduate and the mother of a Curley graduate. So congratulations to Janice.
Good one.
And while we're here, too, and we're very appreciative of Caroline being here and helping us tonight. As some can maybe suspect, with Jeremy Joseph becoming the new principal of Curley on July 1st, it's probably going to be a little impossible for him to do all the work he does with the gala. And so with some rearrangement of different offices, Caroline is going to become our director of special events. And so this is going to be kind of her operation next year. So we're very happy to have her here this year. She's been a great asset to the school over the years she's been here, and we know we'll have a great, another successful gala next year. And of course, we're not going to let Mr. Joseph off exactly as well, because he has a lot of resources we're going to draw upon. So I've asked Caroline if she would be happy to do the drawing here. So they're going to roll out. We have a brand new drum this year. We're very proud of our brand new drum here for all these tickets.
The chicken
so everybody
wire.
can see what's going.
And just before we do the drawing, I know we thanked a lot of people tonight. Certainly all you out there doing the bidding and giving your financial resources to the school, and our staff and everybody that's helped along the way. But, you know, I'd be remiss if we didn't thank Jeremy Joseph for all the hard work he's put in over the years. And this year was no different while he was juggling duties in terms of the transition and getting ready to be Curley's next principal. Jeremy's been on staff 16 years doing the gala, 21 years on staff at Curley. And
if you'd liked me that much, you would have bought me the parking spot.
And we thank him.
Very good. So Caroline is going to dig deep. Now this first prize, remember, is for $10,000. $10,000. So she's not peeking at all, digging deep, and we're going to see who the lucky winner is.
We've raised over $75,000 so far in sold tickets.
That's great. And our winner is Dan Poole, Poole, sold by Derek Poole. So congratulations to Dan Poole. Okay, we'll mark as the first prize. Second prize is $3,000. Little drum roll we need here tonight. So the second prize is won by Thomas Wall, and it's sold by Chris Wall. Thomas Wall wins $3,000. And one final prize of $2,000. And the third prize here, Lisa Jones. Seller is Josh Wolbert. And so that's a $2,000 prize. So we're very grateful to all who have supported the raffle, all who have supported the auction. We give thanks again to Jonathan for his help tonight, as he has been so consistent for 26 years now helping the gala. All of those who have helped, again, Jeremy for all his behind-the-scenes work, and all of those who are here tonight who have been contributing gifts, who have been offering parties, who have been sponsors, who have been ticket patrons. So much chance we could miss somebody, but we're all so grateful, and it means so much for our young men. And so some of our volunteers who are here are being invited to come up into the kind of stage area here. This is our conference room that becomes a studio, a very fancy setup here tonight. And we're so grateful to everybody here. They can step in front of it. And so we're grateful to all these folks who've worked really for months and months to make this possible. And so thank you all. And this is what makes it all possible to happen. And we're grateful to all of them. A final reminder, we have a pickup of those gifts. You'll get messages tonight if you're a lucky bidder. Tomorrow between 10 a.m. and 1 p.m., come to the main auditorium doors of the school, and there'll be people here to help get things to the cars. And if you can't pick it up tomorrow, you can also pick it up during school hours next week, or we can make other arrangements for you. But we're going to try to get as many things moved out as possible, as you can understand. We have a room full of wonderful prizes, and so we're very grateful to everyone. May God bless you and keep you. May he turn his face to you and have mercy on you. May he look upon you with kindness and give you his peace always. Did you have any final words?
One final word that for the, if we can step aside real quick, that that'll be open. Donations for the tuition will be open until midnight tonight, so you still have time if maybe you didn't get something that you wanted in the auction to make a gift to that.
And one of our recent gifts is a former principal and school president, Father Michael Martin, so we thank him for his gifts. Pablo Sainz, who is here helping, Christine Ramikis, Rob Kamadari. So great names here at Curley. We're very appreciative. And finally, a reminder that those silent auction tables are still continuing for some time. So you now have kind of, this is finished. You could go to your favorite other program, but keep your tablet or your phone or your other device in hand and keep on bidding, and you still have a lot of time.
We have 3 steamboats, and we would be happy to give more. So we got 3 steamboats that are gone, and those of you that have been there, come on again and do it again, because every time I've been at the gala, people come up and thank me how great a time they've had. But really, we've given away 3 of them. Let's see if we can't get up to at least 5 of them.
Very good.
Okay.
Well, we appreciate it, John. That's very generous of you.
That's a pleasure. Thanks, Father.
Thank you. And thank you, everyone, and have a blessed evening.
Hi, everyone. I'm Scott Giampa, class of 2020, coming to you from the University of Notre Dame. I just want to thank all the alumni and donors who give so much during the Curley Gala. All your generous gifts and donations go to a wonderful Curley education that made me the man that I am today. Thanks to you guys, I had numerous opportunities in the classroom, on the field, and in the music room that made my Curley career so successful and led me here. I just want to say thank you for everything you guys do, and go Friars.
Hello, my name is William Draper, and I am part of the graduating class of 2018. In the fall, I'm going to be a senior at Florida Southern College. I would just like to take this time to thank you for supporting Curley in any way possible. I believe that Curley prepared me to be the best college student, challenging me to think deeper and work harder. Again, I would like to say thank you for supporting Curley, where brotherhood begins.
Hey everybody, my name is Toby Majekadumi and I graduated in 2019. I'm grateful for my experience at Curley for 2 reasons. Number 1, the focus on community taught me the importance of the people around me in building my life and maintaining my mental, emotional, and spiritual health. Number 2, the opportunity to serve other people encouraged me to make a priority out of the betterment of other people in my day-to-day life and my career. Thank you.
Good evening, my name is Kyle Capucci, Curley class of 2018 and current rising senior at Elizabethtown College. At Curley, I was able to develop a strong passion for admissions, student government, among other activities. Thanks to these foundations, I currently serve as the executive treasurer of our student body here at Elizabethtown, as well as a student supervisor in our admissions office. I just wanted to say a huge thank you to our donors for their continued support of Archbishop Curley High School. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Shane Alfarth, a graduate of the class of 2020, and I'm currently studying electrical engineering at the University of Maryland at College Park. Thanks to your generous donations, I was able to participate in the engineering program at Curley, as well as take a number of AP classes. And these, along with numerous other opportunities, provided me with an invaluable head start for college. I was able to come in with a semester of coursework already finished, and I still feel well prepared for classes I have yet to take. So thank you again for your generous donations.
Hey Curley donors and supporters, it's Angelo Petrucci, class of 2016. I just wanted to say a quick thank you for everything that you do for Curley. Curley played such a vital role in getting me to where I am today, especially the faculty and staff, just instilling such knowledge and confidence in the classroom, which really helped me go on to achieve everything I have at High Point, getting my bachelor's in sports media with a journalism minor, and I'm going to be getting my master's here in August once I complete 2 more classes. I couldn't have done any of that without Curley and the people there, so thank you guys so much for your support and everything you do.
Hey everyone, this is Robbie Kamidare, class of 2018. I want to say thank you to all Curley's donors, sponsors, and attendees for this year's Curley Gala. If it wasn't for Curley, I would not be where I'm at today. They've allowed me to be one step closer to achieving my lifetime goal of becoming a meteorologist. I'm currently at Millersville University up in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and I got 1 more year till I achieve that goal.
Hi, my name is Kevin Franiak, and I'm a member of Curley's graduating class of 2020. Throughout my 4 years at Curley, I had some incredible experiences and memories. One of my favorites is being elected as the Vice President of the National Honor Society. I now attend Stevenson University with a full tuition scholarship to the nursing program. At Stevenson, I'm currently the Vice President of the National Student Nurses Association. We really appreciate all your support from the gala. It makes a big difference to our school, so thank you very much and enjoy your evening.